I'm Doug Snyder. I'm with Benchmark Bank and have been in banking for over 20 years. I've worked with Streetman Homes as one of their preferred lenders in all their communities and work with their buyers on trying to find the best mortgage solution for them as they purchase their home. I work with the clients. First, we work with the clients to get them pre-approved for their mortgage, and in that we're looking at their employment, their income, their assets, and their liabilities, their basic kind of financial profile. What we want to understand is where they're at financially, how this home will fit into their financial picture, and we try to help them make their dream come true in regards to buying the home. But it's not just finding a loan, it's finding the right loan for that client. Depends on how long they think they're going to own that home, and where they're at from a down payment perspective, making sure they're keeping enough funds outside of the investment they make initially so that they have money to buy furniture, buy wall treatment, window treatments, and basically get the home the way they want it after the purchase. We work through the pre-approval process, and then once they're under contract, we work with them to follow up with documentation. The whole landscape of mortgage lending has changed quite a bit in the last 18 to 24 months. More documentation is required. We typically need W-2s, pay stubs for 1 month, 2 years tax returns, 2 months banking, brokerage, and investment statements as retirement statements also, with all pages of each. We put that file together, and then we work with the client also on, process that loan, underwrite it, but we work with them on the best opportunity to lock their rate. A lot of times people are purchasing homes that are to be built over the next 3 to 4 months. We have the ability to lock a rate on that loan for up to 75 days at no cost to the client. And in a rising rate environment, that can be very important. That long-term rate lock also comes with the ability to renegotiate that loan once within the last 30 days. And we've locked people in, kind of ensuring them of the highest rate they're going to have on that loan, and the market has drifted down a time or two where clients were able to get even a lower rate than what they were locked in for. So they were protected on the high side, but able to take the benefit when rates did come down, maybe against what we thought was going to happen. So it's a great benefit to our clients. Communication, I feel like, is very important with the process. I have a full-time assistant. Her name is Katina Roman, and together we work to communicate with the client to make sure that they understand what we need, when we need it from a documentation standpoint. We work with them to get their homeowner's insurance lined up, make sure their funds are all set for closing, and we communicate also with the Streetman sales professionals to make sure they understand where you're at in your loan process, where the construction of your home is, and the timing of that, so that we're prepared ahead of the closing with your loan documents, with the amount of money you need to bring to closing, so that you're not waiting for the last minute for your final approval, or not knowing how much money you've got to bring to closing, where that money goes, how that money needs to get there. We try to help you with all of those questions before they come up, or ahead of the time that it's critical, so that you don't have to worry about that. And I know our clients really enjoy that. A lot of feedback that I've gotten after a closing has been that clients really feel like the process could not have been any smoother, and that's what we love to hear. That's when we know we've done our job the right way. Mortgage rates. Mortgage rates come out every morning. They're based on what's going on in the economy that day in the financial markets, and it can be domestically here in the United States, it can be abroad. What's going on over in China may affect how our markets are and where our mortgage rates are priced that day. Mortgage rates can change during the day. If there's market movement, investors may reprice their mortgage rates. So we are constantly watching the markets for our clients, trying to see where they might be in the future and time the lock with our clients. As far as where we're at right now, in the election cycle, with elections coming up this week, rates are in the low 4s for a 30-year fixed rate, in the 3s, around 3.75 for a 15-year fixed. Both of those rates are available without paying any additional points or additional origination charges to get those for buyers that are well qualified with good credit scores. Where are rates expected to go? A lot of the economists are projecting that through the end of 2010, this last quarter, into 2011, that rates will gradually rise. We've been in an unprecedented long period of very low interest rates, and economists in general feel that those are going to have to go up as the U.S. kind of has to start paying for some of the stimulus that we've had this last year and a half. Again, if you're buying a home, a long-term rate lock up to 75 days certainly should be a tool that you explore and decide if that would benefit you.